Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Kyndall. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a review of the 2020 iPad Pro. I just got it. I've had it for about a month now, and I'm gonna tell you guys what I like and what I don't like about the iPad. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe because that helps me out a lot. And let's get on into the video. So before we start, I want to talk about the specs of the iPad. So there are two different sizes. There's the 11-inch and the 12.9-inch. I have the 11-inch. I also have the 128 gigabytes, but the iPad also goes up to 1 terabyte. And the size is 1.4 pounds, which is very light, especially compared to the MacBook Pro, which is 3 pounds. So the iPad is really light and really, like, you can just carry it around with you anywhere. You can put it in your purse. I think it's a really good size too. Okay, so the next thing that I want to talk about is the ability to multitask with the iPad. I love that I'm able to have like 2 different apps up at once. So if I'm taking notes or if I'm trying to look at a PowerPoint or something on Google, I can do that at the same exact time. And you can also use it as a second display if you have a MacBook. I do this all the time, especially if I'm working on projects. It's just so convenient to have like the second screen available, so you don't have to keep clicking through like the different tabs. It's just so nice just being able to drag it over to the other screen. So the next thing that I really like about the iPad, but this is like additional, is the Apple Pencil. For the iPad Pro, the 2020 version, you have to have the 2nd generation Apple Pencil, and this is $129. But what's really cool about this is it has like wireless pairing. So when you open it up, all you have to do is just like connect it right here, and then it's already charging. And it's connected by a magnet, which is really cool. I really like that. I think it's really helpful. I mean, obviously you probably should get like a case to put it in, or get another case that has a spot for it, because it could come off very easily. But I do like that you're just able to just stick it right there, and there's always a spot, and you don't have to have like an additional charger, because that is so annoying, just having like so many chargers. But this one, it just boop, connects right there, which is really helpful. So for school, I really think the iPad Pro is a really good alternative if you don't want to carry around like a big MacBook. That's why I mainly got the iPad. Before all of my classes went online, I was like, you know what, I don't need to carry this big old MacBook if I just have one class on campus. Like, that doesn't make any sense. So I went ahead and I bought the iPad, and I really just like how portable it is. It's great if you want to go digital and you want to cut down on like your paper use, because there's a lot of different note-taking apps that you can use. The one that I personally like to use is GoodNotes 5, but there's also apps called Notability or the Notes app. Like, literally, if you just go into the app store and just like Notes, there should be like an app that pops up, but I know the most 2 common are Notability and GoodNotes 5. I also like that there's the ability that you can mark up documents. So let's say you have like a paper that's due, or you're doing like peer editing and they send it to you, you can just mark it up using like, or your finger if you don't have the Apple Pencil, or just use the Apple Pencil and you can mark it up, or you can sign things virtually. I really like that a lot. But also, in addition to all of those good things like note-taking and making presentations and all that, you can share them with people, you can export them, you can do a presentation, and you can like search. So in most of the apps, I'm pretty positive, I know in GoodNotes 5 you can do it, but you can search through your notes to find like a specific thing that you're looking for. And I know, like, as college students or as high schoolers, we have so many notes, and sometimes it gets hard to find what we're looking for. So just being able to search through your notes is super duper helpful, and you don't have to just flip through all those pages of notes, because that can get super annoying. I also really like to use Word on here, which is surprising because I didn't really think that I would like to, but you can also use the Apple Pencil and you can take notes on Word. That's another option. But I just like, you know, having my documents there and ready, which is something that I didn't think that I was gonna like. So You really can use the iPad for anything with school, like PowerPoint, Adobe if you have to use Adobe, or like Creative Cloud or anything like that. You can really use it for anything. So moving along to battery life, the website says that it can last like 10 hours. I really do find like that is true. It lasts me like all day. The battery life on this thing is amazing, and so is the Apple Pencil. I can use my Apple Pencil for like 2 hours straight and it will be on like 99%. So the battery life on these two are fantastic. I really like that a lot because sometimes it's just annoying having to get up and charge things and have to wait for things to, you know, load. So good job, Apple, for making like nice sustainable battery life. So connectivity is a really big thing now, especially since everything is basically digital. So you can print from the iPad if your printer has like the AirPrint or wireless printing. You can print from the iPad. You can project and send files. I like to use my USB-C adapter because the charger is like a USB-C. And I plug it up, and if I have to present something, I'll just take that and I'll plug it up and then use the HDMI and plug it up to like the TV or something, and I can like present that way, which is really helpful. Again, you don't have to bring your computer anywhere, or you can save things to your flash drive, or again, if you have Word on there and you need to do something quick and you have like your flash drive with you, you can attach the adapter and then put your flash drive in there, and then your documents just show up, which I think is a really cool feature that I just discovered a couple weeks ago, and I've been using it nonstop. It's been really helpful for when I have to like edit photos or something like that. It's really great. I like that a lot. So you can also transform your iPad into basically a mini MacBook. There's two different kinds of like cases that you can use to do that. So there's the new Magic Keyboard, which is the same keyboard that is on the new MacBooks, and it actually floats. I do not have the Magic Keyboard. I want to invest in one, but they start at $299, and I'm just like, do I want to pay $300 for a floating keyboard? Maybe. We'll see. I don't know, but I've heard some pretty good reviews on the Magic Keyboard. I'll insert a picture of what it looks like, but it also has a trackpad, so really you can use like your iPad and transform it into the MacBook. Honestly, when I'm thinking about it, the whole price of like the iPad Pro and then like the Apple Pencil and the Magic Keyboard pretty much adds up to the cost of the MacBook anyway. So I mean, if you're thinking about it, this is just like the smaller version of the MacBook, really, if you get the Magic Keyboard. But there is also the Smart Keyboard Folio, which is basically just a case that has the keyboard. It doesn't float or anything, it's just a regular keyboard case, and that one is $179. Of course, there are cases on Amazon that you can probably find for like $30 maybe. So if that's more in your budget, I would really suggest looking there too. But overall, I really love the iPad. It's like honestly one of my favorite things. I wasn't really expecting to love it as much as I do, but I use it every day, whether that's from, you know, editing photos or, you know, editing thumbnails, or watching TV, or, you know, going on Netflix, or, you know, anything like that. I have an app called Procreate where I can just do little doodles or draw and stuff, and I like doing that too. This is a great alternative if you're a student or anybody really and you're wanting to downsize and have something that's more portable. This is a really great option, and I really recommend the iPad Pro 2020 version, 11-inch. I really think it is a great Apple product. I love it a lot. And yeah, all right, you guys, that is it for my review of the 2020 iPad Pro. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.